Hey fellow viewers, I'm back with another comic review. This time we're reviewing Batman Hush. This is a really good story. It's written by Jeph Loeb, who did the wonderful Batman Long Halloween, Dark Victory, a few other classics, Haunted Night, Catwoman When in Rome. He did a lot of good Batman stories. Now this one, of course, is pretty, it's just like a nice Batman mystery. There's a new villain in town called Hush. Of course, it's pretty obvious if you've if you've played the Arkham series. Then of course, you know who it is. And they do try to mix it up a little bit as to the Hush really is, but we all know who it is. But I really like this book. I like this book a lot. It's a bit long-winded in my opinion. I feel like there are some parts they should kind of maybe cut out, but it's a good read overall, for sure. I especially like the beginning part is probably my favorite, like the first three issues or so. But we start off with Batman doing his thing. He's hunting down Killer Croc, who, kidnapped a kid, stole some money. But, Croc's MO is a little bit off. Like, you'd think he would have just stolen the money, but he has other plans. So Batman, of course, goes on the hunt to see, what's there's clearly some sort of mystery going on. And then he chases Black Cat. His bat rope breaks. He falls. It gets badly injured. Huntress comes to save him. Then, of course, because he fell, from quite a long fall. So then he, does some Morse code to Alfred. Because he's all, banged up, so all he has is, his fingers. So he does some Morse code on the table to Alfred. And gets one of his old friends to Thomas Elliot to patch him up. And he does. And then, of course, there are some flashbacks with Thomas Elliot and Bruce Wayne as kids. And, there's just this big mystery as to what's going on with this, because, bad things are happening to Batman. And everything seems to be, really well orchestrated. Somebody's been, studying him for years. Somebody's one step ahead of him. And, even, Catwoman gets, kind of, brainwashed by Poison Ivy to give her the money. For Catwoman to give Poison Ivy the money. And, so then, Batman goes to Metropolis, tries to track some stuff down. The one problem I do kind of have is, he ends up, kissing Catwoman. And, I'm not, a Batman expert or anything, but I feel like they must have kissed before this story. I know this is, one of the most iconic pictures. Because if you look at, Batman and Catwoman, that's generally going to pop up in the search pages. But, I feel like they must have kissed before this. And then, but Batman's acting like it's the world's biggest deal. Because he's like, I kissed Catwoman. I kissed her. He says that a lot throughout the story. And, so he goes to Metropolis. And then, Poison Ivy brainwashes Batman. Or, Superman, excuse me. Let me get that iconic scene of Batman wearing the ring and punching Superman, which is one problem I have, because I feel like, it's a small little ring. It shouldn't be able to do that much damage to Superman. But, whatever. It's a good Batman story nonetheless. It's not, made to be I don't know. It's a little inaccurate, but, whatever. Do you want a good Batman story, or do you want, it's, and then Bruce Wayne takes Selina Kyle out on a nice date. Harley Quinn crashes it. Then we get another iconic scene of Joker killing Thomas Elliot. And then Batman, of course, does like the whole like monologue to himself where he's thinking about killing the Joker. Which is, again, that's another reason why I love the book, because that's some great writing there with the whole Joker, Jason Todd, Barbara Gordon thing. So overall, just that's a little brief, summary of it. It's just a hunt for the Hush and find out who Hush is. I did have a wonderfully long, it was a 27-minute long pizza time with Spider-Man recorded, but again, my phone just didn't feel like uploading it. My videos have definitely gone downhill because I cannot seem to upload videos on my computer, can't upload on my phone, so I'm basically kind of screwed. But yeah, hopefully sometime I'll get some sort of video editor for my computer, and it will be better than my phone, and then I can use my camera and everything will be fine. Until then, we'll have to work with what we have. Overall, I'd give this book probably a B+. It definitely has some inconsistencies. I feel like it's weird with the Catwoman. He's focused on kissing Catwoman. The ring thing with Superman kind of bugs me because, again, it's like a small little piece of kryptonite isn't going to do that much damage to Superman. It's not going to just knock him back. But I guess it depends on how strong the kryptonite is. It depends on the writer, of course. But yeah, I'd definitely give it a B+. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next Orion's Comics review. Peace.